Hi, I'm Paul Kelton, and today I'm going to tell you about the three most important documents that you need when you're ready to list your property. Number one is an up-to-date rent roll. You need your rent roll to include the current rents that you have, the lease expiration dates, and what your bedroom bathroom counts are for each of the units. This will allow the buyer to see what your units are currently renting for and when they can increase rents to what market value is. Number two is you need a list of improvements that you've made during your ownership to the property. So if you've redone half of the kitchens and half of the units, you need to state that because that dramatically affects the value of your property. If you've done gutters on half of the buildings, you need to state that as well. Document number three is what's called a trailing 12 or T12. So this document breaks out the profits that you've made, the revenue that you've collected, and the expenses that you've had. You need to make sure that you break out the operating costs that are separate from your capital improvements that you've made and those costs that are associated with them. It's important that you state what is your operating and what is your capital improvements because the operating will show the day-to-day expenses that the buyer can expect in the future, whereas they might not necessarily need to make the same capital improvements in the future. Again, I'm Paul Kelton. Thank you so much for listening today. If you have any questions about selling your property or any questions about the documents that we just reviewed, give me a call. Let's set up a time to talk.